Has universe mode delivered to players in WWE 2K25? Let's go on ahead and get into it. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. Lots of you guys been watching the content but not hitting that sub button yet. Let's hit 15,000 subscribers. Let's get to it. Universe mode this year, man, has been a vast improvement from WWE 2K24 with the stability, promos being back. It's just a much better mode. We have the ability to go into the rosters and switch characters from one show to the other on the same page. You don't have to exit out and go to the other show. The quality of life improvements have been really good this year. Now, there's a lot of things that were left out with this mode that you can say WWE 2K25 has missed with. As good as the mode has been, as stable as the mode has been, the truth and the reality is that the mode is still missing a lot more, and it still has a little bit to go before we get back to the glory days of universe mode and how good it once was. Now, when you look at universe mode and my GM mode, it seems that my GM mode over the years has gotten more improvements than universe mode. This year, it feels with the calendar, the promos, universe mode was really the main focus out of the two. But again, we're still not there yet. Let's go on ahead and talk about what universe mode is missing. What could they improve in? What's good? What are the cons? Let's get into it all. When we get into universe mode, the first addition is promos. Now, promos are great to have back in the game, and it's honestly one of the only features that I am touching right now when it comes down to the cutscenes. Now, you do your promo, you get the dialogue in your head. That's where the problem comes in. You're doing a dialogue in your head. There is no text box or anything like that. You want to be able to do more things with the universe mode, with the promos, but you're still not there yet. Now, the commentators are dragging you through what the wrestler is supposed to be saying, but what if there was a text box that allowed us to type in our own promos and do different things like that? Now, I did bring that up over at Creator Fest when I was talking to the developers, and it is something that hopefully is looked into, but I would love to see a text box because I do know that the generic stuff could get a little bit annoying and a little bit repetitive. So honestly, I'd rather it be this way right now instead of having generic text boxes, because at the end of the day, you can come up with whatever you're going to come up with in your head. But part of the reason universe mode is there is so you don't have to come up with a lot of the things in your head. You should be able to bring those things to life. That should be the point of universe mode. And it still feels like I'm still doing things in my head that I should be able to do in the game. And with that being said, let's jump into cutscenes, right? When you go into the cutscenes, it feels like you're still a little bit limited. There are tons of cutscenes, but in terms of new cutscenes, I haven't really seen many. Now, you look at the cutscenes and what they had last year, very similar system, nothing really different when it comes to that, but they're missing very important ones such as contract signings, promos backstage. It feels like the freedom is a little bit limited still. Even though this is a sandbox mode, it feels like we're still missing features that allow us to really go in deeper and more in depth into the mode. So if you look at, for example, PLE cutscenes, that's not a thing still, and that's something that really disappointed me with WWE 2K. I was hoping that we were going to see something different, something better with the PLE cutscenes, because again, it feels like there is no end to your rivalry at a pay-per-view. You have to end it at a random episode of Raw, or if you're just gonna do just one match at the end of the pay-per-view and just let that be what it is. Now, I would like to personally see PLE cutscenes come in, because right now till this day we're still not able to do cash-ins. We're still not able to cost somebody a championship match, which that is a very big pet peeve of mine. The fact that I can't go in and do a championship match and have somebody interfere in the championship match, that is a problem in universe mode, and that is something that should be fixed. That is something that should be allowed to do. When you go in and make a championship match into a cutscene, the cutscene will change it into a normal match, so it's no longer a championship match, and whatever happens does not have any effect on a title change. So again, there's just different things like that that I want to see fixed in the game. And again, it's not something that's necessarily broken. It looks like it was done that way by design, but I would love to see that improve, because at the end of the day, it comes down to the fact that the freedom is still very limited in universe mode, even though there were a lot of upgrades this year. Now, hopefully with the foundation that 2K has with universe mode now, allows them to really do more different things with the mode, allow us to bring more stuff in there, more features, because I feel like universe mode has come a long way just from last year. The fact that we're able to do 3 shows on one day is extremely cool, and it's something that I didn't really know I wanted. King and Queen of the Ring being in universe mode, again, a nice cool touch, and 2-day PLEs, nice cool touch. But there is a bigger aspect that they need to be focusing on, and that's the freedom of PLEs and being able to do different things at them, because PLEs honestly feel like a worse show than a Monday Night Raw or a Friday Night SmackDown, because you can do less things at a PLE than what you can do at a regular weekly show. And I think that that's where a lot of it is failing at. Once we go into rivalries, right? The rivalry system, very much the same. And I do like that they went ahead and cut it down to 2 rivalries instead of 4 pre-made rivalries, but still, man, rivalries to me are something that should be at a better place at this stage in the cycle and in the franchise. I feel like this is something that should have been focused on a long time ago. Being able to have faction rivalries, being able to do just different things. The fact that we're still limited to 1-on-1 and 2-on-2, and we can't do a triple threat rivalry or just different things like that is worrisome. Now, again, the foundation, maybe with this year and them rewriting the code as they've explained to me in person, maybe that is something that could allow them to go in and dive deeper next year. But again, this is something that I feel we're missing this year, and it's pretty big. Us not being able to get faction rivalries and triple threat rivalries was a really big miss, in my opinion, with universe mode. As good as the mode may be, as stable as it may be, it's still missing a whole lot, and I hope that this is something that is worked on for next year's game. I feel like universe mode has to continue being the focus. I understand that the island is in there. I understand that you have online MyGM mode, but universe mode seems to be the bread and butter. A lot of people are enjoying this game solely because universe mode seems to be much better improved, but universe mode is still missing a very, very big part of freedom that I think the players deserve when it comes down to it. We've been playing this mode for a long time now, and we're finally starting to see little bits of change within the mode, but I really hope to see these features improved or even added. And it would be amazing if we could even get some of this stuff added as a patch. Being able to cash in at PLEs, I feel like that should be something that should be in every franchise game that comes with 2K. It shouldn't be something that's not there. We had the freedom in the past where we could pause the game and cash in. I understand there was problems to that, but last time we had that was 19. We are now in 2K25. We're talking about 4 years right now. Let's see what happens, man. I'm extremely excited for the future of this game after seeing what was done with universe mode, but it's very clear that we still need to improve on certain things. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna catch y'all. Peace.